Don't mistake the smiles for enthusiasm. Everyone knew this was going to be a lousy day on Wall Street.
I have a bad feeling about the market opening today.
The North American opening followed another dismal day in Asia and Europe. Hong Kong posted its worst day since 1987. China, the worst since 2008. Investors everywhere are rattled.
They are rattled because the measures announced by the Trump administration are much tougher than markets thought they would be, because they are universal, because they are not targeted, and because they are not based on economic fact.
Allies of the president spent the weekend offering ways to de-escalate. Billionaire Bill Ackman warned America was headed for a self-induced economic nuclear winter. He suggested a 90-day pause in tariffs. Then, a few hours into trading, a Wall Street X account made this bold claim. Trump is considering a 90-day pause in tariffs for all countries except China. Markets surged, bouncing back into positive territory, but moments later, markets plunged again when the White House said the story was fake news. The news may have been fake, but the episode highlights the real desire for clarity, and until that comes, stocks are at risk. Retail companies that sell cheap goods, banks that would suffer in a recession, and of course, U.S. tech stocks.
This would really wipe out, in my opinion, the modern U.S. tech world.
U.S. tech companies are so embedded in the Chinese supply chain that analysts say tariffs on China could set the American tech industry back a decade.
For the first time, U.S. is ahead of China in tech. This would wipe that out, and China ultimately would zoom ahead.
And after all of that roller coaster of a day, stocks ended down slightly. But the volatility, Adrienne, is just everywhere. And with the next tariff deadline looming at midnight on Tuesday, it's not going anywhere.
And Peter, there are forecasts that the U.S. is heading into a recession. And I'm wondering what we in Canada should be making of that.
Look, one prominent CEO today said he thinks the U.S. is already in a recession, but there's a growing consensus that if Trump follows through on the threat to impose this next round of tariffs on China Tuesday night, that the base case for the U.S. economy is that it will slip into a recession by the end of this year.
All right, Peter Armstrong in Toronto tonight. Thank you, Peter.